Welcome back to KHS Cougar News. I'm Molly.
And I'm Xiomara, bringing you today's news and announcements.
Time for the usual reminders. Make sure to wear your ID and have your laptop charged and ready every day.
Eco Club is happy to announce that we're using recycling bins again, but only for paper. Please make sure there are no food or drink stains on the paper and that the paper has been used. Make sure to throw your papers in the blue bins if you need to clear your folders or binders.
Congrats to 10th graders Kendra Lee and Ryder McBride for being named All-State Orchestra, and kudos to Swim for making 4th in state.
Are you ready to explore unique opportunities in higher education and the military? Join FBISD Virtual Specialty Schools Night today via Zoom at 6 to 7 p.m., where representatives from HBCUs, HSIs, and the military will discuss admissions, scholarships, and pathways for FBISD's juniors and seniors.
If you sign up for dual credit through HCC for summer or fall next year, please check your school links messages and complete the new required digital form today.
Seniors, do you know where you're going? Stop by the College and Career Center on Fridays to receive your free decision t-shirt. Complete the following to receive your shirt. First, the TASFA/FAFSA or opt-out form, then all of your schooling's tasks, and finally your scholarship reporting. Shirts will be worn at the Decision Day event later in the semester.
Interested in joining Kepner's award-winning student media team? We are now accepting applications for students interested in enrolling in broadcast or yearbook class for the 2025-2026 school year. Both are pathways in the business and industry endorsement and can be taken all 4 years of high school.
Attention juniors, if you're interested in joining NHS for your senior year, you need to meet these requirements. With a GPA of 3.5 or higher, no prior behavioral or attendance issues. The first mandatory meeting is Thursday, March 6 at 3 p.m. At your meeting, your application is due, as well as a copy of your weighted GPA, your record of tardy/absences from Skyward, and 2 teacher recommendation letters.
Save the date. The 2025 annual National HBCU College Fair auditions and dances will be held Saturday, March 1st at Hobby Airport.
Join Fort Bend's Hike for Hope, benefiting the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, Saturday, April 12th at Brazos River Park. To learn more, head to afsp.org/FortBend.
Let's see what our swimmers have been up to.
KHS Swim has been around for a long time. We interviewed some of the students to see what it's all about.
How long have you been swimming?
I've been swimming for about like 10-ish years, maybe, pushing 10, yes.
I've been swimming for 9 years, so about half my life now.
I've been swimming for about 10 years now.
How has swimming impacted your life?
Swimming has led me to a bunch of different opportunities. I've started coaching and it's been a great experience, and I've also met a lot of amazing people, not even just here at school but outside of swim.
It made me realize the responsibility I have, with coming to practices and getting all my equipment and just being there for the team.
Swimming has impacted my life in many different ways. It's taught me key life lessons such as determination and stuff.
I think my biggest accomplishment was being able to come back from my knee injury and still being able to swim the same way. Ooh, maybe not the same way, but as good as I did freshman year.
I would say not quitting swim last year because it was a tough year.
What is the team's history of success in competition or championships?
So the history of Kepner swimming is very long. We've been swimming since 1991. And we've just had wonderful success all throughout the many years of being here. This is my 18th year here as a swim coach, and we've made it to the district level, region level, and most recently to the state level, with our boys finishing as the fifth best team in the state.
What do you want Kepner to know about swim?
That it is one of the more successful programs at Kepner High School, that anyone can come watch a swim meet. It's a great environment to go and cheer on your friends. That the swimmers do a lot of hard work in and out of the pool, and that their accomplishments are wonderful.
How do you help swimmers improve their techniques and achieve their personal best?
So we improve a lot of our techniques through the coaching that we have. My assistant coach does a wonderful job of providing one-on-one instruction for the kiddos, and then we do, a lot of analysis of stroke and efficiency of their stroke.
Hey Molly, did you go to the Great Gatsby party in the library?
Yeah, I did. I even helped decorate.
Let's see what our Kepner Cougars found interesting at the party.
What is the Great Gatsby party? The Great Gatsby Party is a party that celebrates F. Scott Fitzgerald's work, The Great Gatsby. It encompasses a 1920s party of both classes of, new money, old money. Some people don't come as any money. Some people come as poor and they just high roll, they free ball, they do a bunch of fun stuff to really encapsulate the Roaring Twenties.
And what class is this for?
This is for AP English, specifically AP Language and Composition. It is a junior level class, but a lot of seniors like me do tend to come to the party as a celebration because we've already read the story.
And what's the most interesting thing you saw today?
I think the most interesting thing I saw today is everybody in their costumes and how they work against the backdrop of the overall party.
The most interesting thing you saw today?
The most interesting thing I saw today, I saw two very interesting things, the jazz band playing and then the crap table for the gambling.
What's the most interesting thing you saw today?
The most interesting thing I think would definitely be like the gambling, with like how much money there is and how much like people are putting into it.
Now let's take a look at what FFA is.
Welcome to FFA, where leadership means hands-on learning and opportunities in agriculture, business, and community service. Join us as we learn more about FFA and what it really has to offer.
So FFA is a national organization called Future Farmers of America.
It basically prepares future generations for dealing with agriculture, finding ways to get food to us, raising animals.
Really cool organization that once you get out of high school, that it's in college, it's in all over the nation, and it's really cool to be able to interact with other organizations and learn.
So in FFA, we have monthly club meetings, but we also have events for each semester which help in our professional learning, such as
LDEs and CDEs to help prepare us for future careers and leadership roles that we might have. And we attend regular meetings as well as extracurricular things like horse judging and livestock judging.
We also are able to show livestock, which is at our barn in the back, and so we were able to compete against other schools in our area and all over the state of Texas.
So students might be interested in FFA because they can meet new friends, and FFA is a large community that is connected with other schools, which help not only in our professional learning, but in our networking.
There are so many amazing opportunities that's not just in the competitions that we have, but the way that our students are able to interact with other schools and network and be able to just grow that community so much larger than just what's here at Kittner is pretty amazing, and it's a fun organization. Come on in.
In the classes, we learn about small animals like cats, dogs. We also learn about horses. We learn about livestock production. We go into the deep sciences of animals.
We really strive on that everyone is completely unique and amazing, and that everyone has something to offer in FFA, that you don't have to raise animals, you don't have to want to be able to speak, but there's something here for you.
There's even something for me? Yes, there is. If you have any further questions, feel free to email Miss Solis, the FFA sponsor. Now this is Zachary Davis from KHS Cougar News, signing off.
Ready for the trivia break? Roll the clip.
Time for some news. America's egg shortage has led U.S. businesses to turn to Turkey, not the bird, the country. Turkey plans to export 420 million eggs to the United States this year, the most ever according to the Egg Producers Central and Union in Turkey. The ramped-up exports come as avian flu has killed more than 140 million egg-laying birds in the United States since 2022, and 17 million alone in November and December. Fewer birds means fewer eggs and higher prices. It would take months to replace lost flocks, and the U.S. Department of Agriculture is forecasting an additional 20% increase in egg prices this year. The price of eggs rose 15.2% in January and are up 53% year over year, according to January's Consumer Price Index.
Apple said Monday it will invest $500 billion on expanding U.S. facilities over the next 4 years, a move that could help it avoid new tariffs on goods imported from China. Apple said the investments will create 20,000 jobs. Earlier this month, President Donald Trump announced that tariffs of 10% on all imports from China, from which Apple imports many products, including many of its iPhones. Trump signaled Friday that Apple was planning to make this investment following a meeting with Apple CEO Tim Cook on Thursday. Trump attributed the investment to his tariffs. It said part of the investment, it will create an academy in Detroit to train small and medium-sized businesses on implementing AI and smart manufacturing techniques. It said its partners will begin production of servers in Houston later this year. It said they will support Apple Intelligence, the company's brand of artificial intelligence products. Apple said the 250,000 square foot server manufacturing facility slated to open in 2026 will create thousands of jobs. It said the servers previously manufactured outside of the United States are core to its artificial intelligence efforts.
Spring breakers will finally get spared from the clogged, chaotic traffic at Houston's George Bush Intercontinental Airport with new upgrades unveiled ahead of the busy travel season. Terminal E opened on Monday with new renovations ahead of the rush of spring break travel season. The airport announced in a press release the updates include the opening of the new Terminal E lobby, 10 TSA lanes, and renewed access to a drop-off lane at Terminal E. Additionally, United Airlines passengers flying out of Terminal E will no longer need to check in from Terminal C, the news release said.
And that's all for news. Now let's see what we have for sports. Mohammed, could you tell us what we need to know?
Hey Cougs, it's me Mohammed, and today I'll be catching up into sports. For boys basketball, they lost in the second round of playoffs to Weiss, 63-48. The varsity baseball team lost to Killy 11-1. They will play their next game at Dulles against Dulles this Thursday at 10 a.m. Softball beat Royal 7-3. They will play the next game next week on Monday against Crawford at Crawford 6 p.m. The boys swim team placed 4th place at state. Now for boys varsity soccer, they tied their game against Terry 2-2. They will play their next game on Friday at Kempner against Lamar Consolidated. The girls varsity soccer team beat Terry 4-0. They will play their next game next Friday at Kempner at 7:15 p.m. That's all for sports. Now back to Molly and Ziomara.
Is your friend's birthday coming up? Then you should surprise them by featuring them on KHS News. Scan the flyer with a present on it that can be seen in the hallways and submit their name and even a picture if you want.
Hey Molly, don't you wish you could teleport to anywhere in the world right now?
I really wish I could teleport to Turkey right now, honestly.
Let's take a look at where our Cougs Dreams destinations are.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I'd go to Potato Corner because I've never been to Potato Corner and they don't have one here.
If I could go anywhere in the world, I would go to Dubai because that's where I was born.
So there are a lot of places I'd love to travel to, but recently I would say that I would love to go to London, Paris, and Barcelona. That's one of the reasons I have a trip planned next summer with EF Tours, and I'm very excited that some students are going to be able to take part in that trip with me.
If I could travel anywhere in the world, I think I'd go back to Japan so I could eat all the food I wanted.
If I could travel anywhere in the world, it would probably be like Dubai or something because I love the scenery and I got a lot of my family there. And they always treat me like I'm at home when I'm over there.
It's almost time to sign off, but before we head out, make sure to follow KHS_press for both Instagram and Twitter for weekly pictures on events.
Also subscribe to KHS Cougar News on YouTube where all weekly announcements are posted. Bye!